One of my most viewed shorts here on my channel is me standing with an animatronic in Netherlands of Robert Wadlow, the world's tallest man. So I thought it'd be interesting to dive into this short documentary of him and just remember why I was obsessed with him as a kid. I remember at the age of 10 in 2005 getting the 50-year anniversary of the Guinness Book of Records, which included a life size of his handprint across a double page spread. And yeah, ever since I've been fascinated with him. So I just thought it'd be interesting to watch this little 6 minute documentary, react to it, and yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Let's go.
Born on February 22, 1918 in Alton, Illinois, Robert Pershing Wadlow holds a record still unbeaten to this day.
And that's his dad.
The world's tallest
He's
man
the same
in history,
height there
whose
as
size
I
could be
am now.
verified and attested.
That is,
At 2.72 meters tall, he wasn't destined to become so tall, and even continued to grow until his death on July 15, 1940. Although his size could be impressive, he was a very nice person, and people liked him so much that he was nicknamed the Gentle Giant. Robert was the oldest child in the family. His parents, Addie and Harold Wadlow, will have 4 other children, 2 girls and 2 boys. In this large family, he's the only one to grow and reach an extraordinary height. However, at the time of his birth, nothing could predict it, coming into the world with an ordinary weight of 3.85 kilograms. But he quickly began to grow to an amazing height of 1.64 meters by the age of 5, and was already wearing teenage clothes. When he was 8, he surpassed his father and his 4 younger siblings, reaching the height of 1.83 meters. In 1929, Robert took his first airplane ride towards the Barnes Hospital in St. Louis. It was during this medical exam that the family learned the cause of his rapid and impressive growth, an overactive pituitary gland, which produced much higher than normal levels of growth hormone. With today's medicine, it is possible to compensate for these problems, but in 1920, none of this was possible, and surgery was far too dangerous. However, his parents do everything to give him the most normal life possible.
He was 13 then.
It was difficult for him to play
12,
with his
13.
peers, but that didn't mean they ignored him.
I'm Robert Wadlow, 7 feet tall, 12 years old, and I weigh 240 pounds. These boys grouped around me are they're in the same grade as I am, and they're about the same age. When I grow up, I hope to be a big man like Lindy if I can get a plane big enough. By the way, my size of my shoes are 25.
7'4", the age of 13. Like, that is mad. It's just crazy.
He even became a Boy Scout at the age of 13, weighing 122 kilograms and reaching 2.24 meters.
7'4".
Therefore, he needs to have his uniform custom made, as well as his tent and sleeping bag. Wadlow enjoyed photography, collecting stamps, and ate 5 times more calories than a kid his age. For its 15th anniversary, he received the largest birthday postcard ever delivered by the Alton Post Office.
My wife, and Harold Jr., 16 months old, Eugene, 11 years, Helen, 13, Betty, 9. And this is Robert. Robert is 7 feet 10 inches tall, weighs 360 pounds. He's 15.
3 years later, he graduated from high school and enrolled in Shirtliff College to study law. At that time, he was 18 years old, reached 2.54 meters tall, and weighed 177 kilograms. It's during this year 1936 that Robert Wadlow gained popularity by working with the Ringling Brothers Circus. This quiet man uses his newfound celebrity status to make money from his public appearances. During an interview, he was asked if he minded being stared at, and replied, "No, I just overlooked them."
Clever. Good way to
He became
live.
the tallest man in the world and entered history in 1937. The following year, at age 20, Robert and his father traveled for the International Shoe Company on a promotional tour. In return, the company makes him shoes for free, which is a real bargain for Robert, who had feet 47 centimeters long, the largest feet ever seen. His shoes could cost up to $100, that's $2,000 in today's money. During this goodwill tour, they traveled over 300,000 miles, visiting over 800 cities and 41 states. The family car even had to be modified so that Robert could fit inside. His condition caused him to suffer from weakness and lack of feeling in his legs and feet, so Robert Wadlow was forced to wear braces and a cane to help him walk. He refused to use a wheelchair and wanted to stand on his own 2 feet as long as he lived. He previously had health problems at the age of 17 when he was hospitalized for 8 weeks due to an infection caused by a shoe pad designed to support the arch of his foot arches. 8 men and a reinforced stretcher were needed to transport Wadlow to the hospital. Sadly, it's one of his braces that will cost him his life following an infection due to a defective device that will cut his right ankle. On July 4, 1940, doctors put Robert in a hotel bed as they couldn't find suitable accommodation at the local hospital. After an emergency surgery and blood transfusions, the infection persisted. At 1:30 am, on July 15th, Robert Wadlow died in his sleep at only 22 years old. He measured 2.72 meters and weighed 199 kilograms at his time of death.
How far
the Alton giant's body was brought back to his hometown of Alton for burial.
He could have kept growing.
A custom-made coffin waist-built for him. It weighed 450 kilograms and required at least 16 pallbearers to carry. The funeral home was open for 2 consecutive days and nights to allow people to view Robert's body. After that, his family made the decision to destroy most of his belongings to prevent them from being collected and displayed as monsters or giants souvenirs. This is also why his burial vault was sealed with concrete to prevent anyone from trying to exhume his body. In 1985, a life-size bronze statue of Robert Wadlow was erected in his hometown, immortalizing the Alton giant forever. There are also a number of real-size models of him in a variety of museums across the world. Today, the tallest living man is Sultan Kosen, who is currently 2.51 meters tall.
2.5 meters for himself, for the living Sultan. But yeah, there we go, Robert Wadlow. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you've enjoyed his legacy down in the comments. And yeah, what you want to see next, I suppose. See you soon. Cheers.